So upsetting.
He said, our house is ruined.
That it was.
We ended up with a brand new 90-year-old house to put back on the market. So our adjuster reached out. He told us about a system that would be installed along our water line to help detect a problem like this in the future. It listens to the flow of water through your pipes. And if it detects a flow of water that exceeds one or more parameters, the alarm sounds. So if you were to leave a sink open, if the volume of water exceeded a certain amount, the alarm would go off. We were selling this house. We were going to be living somewhere else. But we certainly were interested in a way to assure the new owner that they weren't going to go through what we went through. It's just another reason I feel really great about Chubb.
When we finally had the house all fixed up, literally the day that we were supposed to go to the realtor's office and sign the papers to list the house to go back for sale, and Joe called and said he'd gotten an alert on his phone that the water alarm had gone off in the house. I went and I was terrified to walk into the house again, thinking this is just like last time. And I couldn't figure out anything wrong. The system had shut off the water. So there was no water, there was nothing leaking. There was no water dripping anywhere that I could see, and I didn't know why it had gone off. And it turned out that one of the toilets had been running. So it went from being really upsetting to actually reassuring to show us this thing works.
You guys look like you're so happy there.
That was a great day.
Yeah, it's amazing.
If something like this happens and you're devastated, and it makes you much more aware that this can happen. So I think it's really important to take whatever steps you can. Now living in a new home, we made sure that there is leak detection in place. I think you'd be crazy not to. Having that extra level of security and confidence, we love it.
We had no idea at the beginning how we would ever come out from this, and we came out fine, and that's really something that we do feel really grateful to Chubb for.
Good insurance isn't a nice to have, it's a need to have, because things do happen. If you are unfortunate enough to have a situation like ours, you want to be fortunate enough to have an insurance company like Chubb.